As y'all know, this channel is basically me taking TikTok trends and turning them to a full video. So if you see something on TikTok you think it'd be fun for Kenny too, tag me in it. I think my TikTok is at the KOT4Q. So I'm there. I don't post. I haven't posted in like a year. But I do be strolling, that's for sure. So tag me. Today we're trying to randomly build a team to accumulate more total points than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. The way we do that is we're building a 5-man lineup: point guard, shooting guard, small forward, point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center. And we're spinning the wheel. So if I land on the Sacramento Kings, I gotta pick somebody from the Sacramento Kings and get their total points added with the other 4 players and get more than Kareem. I feel like that's pretty straightforward, right? I forgot this wheel has sound. We're not here for the sound. Even though it's a good song, it might not be copyright free. We're getting the OKC Thunder, which is not a great team to get considering everybody on their rosters 21 and younger, basically. But out of all of those, I guess I gotta specify the position too. At the shooting guard, I'm gonna put Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, one of the worst teams you can land on because of how young of a roster they got. But it is what it is. We're gonna roll with it as we get the Cleveland Cavaliers next. That's easy. We're taking Kevin Love to play the 4. He's got longevity. He's got 20+ point per game seasons under his belt, multiple of those. That's a beautiful pick. Is that Kevin Durant? Oh, it's Charlotte Hornets. At the 3, I'm taking Gordon Hayward. The thing that hurts Gordon Hayward, obviously, is that he plays 40 games every season, but he be having seasons where he averaged 18, 19, 20+. So we only got point guard and centers left. Dang, that's rough. Wait. No, they released Kemba, didn't they? They released Kemba. Oh, I was gonna say we got a steal. They released Kemba. So basically we're picking Isaiah Stewart, Jalen Duran, who's literally got 0 points, or Nerlens Noel. Or we can run Alec Burks at the 1 because he did a lot of that in Utah. And of course he did a lot of that with the Knicks over the last couple seasons. I guess we're taking Alec Burks to be our 1 because Nerlens Noel, of course, is a defensive guy more than an offensive guy. And at least I have memories of Alec Burks putting up 20+ points before. Not per game, but I legit have seen him do it in a game. I can't say the same about Nerlens Noel, so I'm taking Alec Burks at the 1. Whatever team we land on, we have to take a center on their roster. Is this going to be good enough to beat Kareem? I don't even know the total points that Kareem got. We even got to Google that. I'll take Pascal Siakam. Yep, again, I would classify him as a 4, but if you watch Raptors games, you know that he is a 5 because you got Freddie, Gary Trent Jr., Scotty, OG, and Pascal. I'm taking Pascal. Next thing on the agenda is to see the actual total points for Kareem. It is 38,387. That is insane. 6647 plus 4421 plus 11454 plus 14305 plus 6290. Oh, we did it. That was easy. Oh, okay. Let's do let's do it a little bit differently then. The goal is no longer to just beat Kareem, it is to obliterate Kareem. And we only beat him by about 4,000 and some change on the last one. I want to get it higher than that. Okay, how do I want to think about this? Brook Lopez is the all-time leading scorer in Brooklyn Nets history. But is that still more than Giannis? Because Giannis done had some 28 point per game season, 29. I'm going Giannis. That might be a dumb pick. Giannis, welcome to the team. Brook might have me beat, honestly. And you know what? Let me do some Googles because I'm curious. Brook Lopez total points are 14,000 and some change. Giannis's total points is not going to be 14,000. It is 14,000. So 14,321 versus 14-2. So we picked the right guy. It was only by a few, but we did pick the right guy. And again, Giannis is 27 and Brook Lopez is 33. So the right guy for sure. I almost overthought that one. We'll take Giannis and we'll move on to the next team, who's going to be the, don't be Pacers, Clippers. John Wall, Kawhi, and Paul George are all on this team. I think the best answer for what we're trying to do today is Paul George. He does have a season where he's completely out of the game, and he's had some injury-riddled seasons. But in the midst of all of that, we have multiple 20-point-per-game seasons. Kawhi has less total points than Andrew Wiggins. I saw that going around Instagram and Twitter a little while ago. So Paul George is the one we're going with. I guess John Wall has a case, but he also has basically 2+ seasons of him not playing. So I'm going Paul George at the 3. We got Giannis at the 4, Paul George at the 3. Loving what we got going on so far. We trying to get 50,000 points, and I don't know if you're gonna get that. Utah Jazz just traded everybody, but Mike Conley at the 1. Mike Conley at the 1 is gonna be decent. Bro been in the league for such a long time. Now he wasn't known for like being this 25-point-per-game scorer, but longevity is Mike Conley's middle name. So I'm taking Mike Conley at the 1. So we need a shooting guard in the center. We're going to the Atlanta Hawks. Did Lou Will resign? Is Lou Will still in the Hawks? I gotta Google it. But if Lou Will is still in the Hawks, we taking 6-man Lou, Lemon Pepper Lou. Lou Williams last played with the Atlanta Hawks, so he has not re-signed. Could the Clippers look to bring back its former 6-man of the year? So we cannot pick Lou Will, unfortunately. So that means we have like Clint Capella as an option. DeJounte Murray, he's so young and he's basically only had 2 seasons of being really, really good offensively or good offensively. Clint Capella? Dang, man. I feel like DeJounte is a safer pick than Clint Capella. We also got like Justin Holiday. Longevity. I'm going DeJounte, man. I don't know if that's the right pick, but I'm going DeJounte. All right, last pick. We have to go center for this team. Give me somebody good. Give me a good team. We're going Minnesota Timberwolves. I'll take Cat. Cat was an Iron Man for the first couple years of his career. He's always been a 20-point-per-game type dude. I'm taking Cat. Wow. I think that's good. Conley, Murray, Paul George, Giannis, Cat? Let's see the total. Mike Conley is getting us a total of 14,221, which is slightly less than Giannis. All right, DeJounte is the weakest link in the lineup. Let's see what we got for DeJounte Murray. Drafted in 2017, had the full year towards ACL, only 3,000 points, 3,900 points. That sucks. You know what? Let me go look at what Clint Capella would have been. But you know what? If we would have taken Clint Capella, then we wouldn't have been able to take Karl-Anthony Towns. Clint definitely's got more points, but it worked out in the long term because we got Karl-Anthony Towns in the next pick, and we wouldn't be able to do that. So I want to see who else is here for shooting guards potentially that we could have taken. Like Trae Young doesn't count, y'all. He doesn't count because he wouldn't be a shooting guard. Like I can't take a guy and make him my shooting guard if he's never ever played shooting guard. Bogdanovich's only been in the league for 5 years, but those 5 years are more than DeJounte Murray's total points. Who else was here? I mentioned Justin Holiday's name. 5,000 points. It would have been better than DeJounte Murray. So we took an L on picking DeJounte for sure. I completely forgot about the torn ACL season. Paul George, though, make up for it with 15,000 total points. Only 3 triple-doubles in Paul George's career. I mean, his former teammate Russell Westbrook will be disappointed in those numbers. But one of his 3 triple-doubles came with Russell Westbrook on his team. So, I mean, you know, he got taught a little bit. We already saw Giannis's points, but I didn't write it down. That's going to be 14,321 elite in those small amount of years. And now we got Karl-Anthony Towns, another guy that has been in the league for a long time. But look at that, 82 games, 77 games, and then obviously some hiccups here. But some of those stuff is not even really, you know, on him. 11,000, dang, he led the league in total fouls 2 years in a row. 11,170. Is that better than our last team? Yeah. I mean, we got 3 people that are eclipsed 10,000 points. 4 people. We got 4 people that eclipsed 10,000 points. That's elite. I mean, again, DeJounte Murray brings it down just a tad bit, but it's still a really good put together lineup. Last numbers here for Karl-Anthony Towns. We got 58,734 points. That's insane. That is insane. Okay, I'm gonna go one more time and see if we can beat that. But 58,000 is as good as it gets. The only way we get better is if we land on the Lakers and then we get LeBron, who obviously got 30-something thousand by himself. I need to land on the Lakers this run. All right, let's get into it. We're starting off with the James Harden. James Harden at the 2. Hey, if we could get Harden every run, we will get Harden every run. That's 23,000 points to start off with. That is a very good beginning. You're getting us Phoenix Suns. Chris Paul at the 1. Oh my God. Oh my God. Chris Paul at the 1. James Harden at the 2. Okay. If we get LeBron, this is the best run we can ever get. If we could get LeBron, we just went past the Lakers, so it's not going to be them. Our run is ended because the Orlando Magic, again, one of the youngest teams in basketball. I could go Terrence Ross at the 3. Terrence Ross at the 3. That's the oldest guy I can think about in that roster. I'm going Terrence Ross at the 3. Yep. We can do that. We can do that. I don't know how many total points it is, but it's probably the best thing they got on their roster right now. So we'll take that. We need a 4 and a 5. Give me LeBron. Stop. Stop. We got LeBron. We got LeBron at the 4. We got LeBron at the 4, baby. LeBron at the 4. This is the run. We need an elite level center. We're going to the Blazers. Yusuf Nurkic is like the only center on that roster. Yusuf Nurkic. Right? Wait. Is there like a low-key 38-year-old player on that roster that's in a center position? I don't think so. I think Yusuf Nurkic is the only guy. So we take Nurkic. We got a couple people in Terrence Ross and Yusuf Nurkic that might bring it down a little bit. But overall, having LeBron immediately puts you at 30+ thousand. James Harden together, that's 50,000 points. And we didn't even take into account Chris Paul. Yeah, let's go do this math. This is about to be insane. Here are our numbers. Terrence Ross gave us 7,525. Yusuf Nurkic gave us 5,015. Chris Paul, almost 21,000 points. 94,015 total points in that run. We legit got better spends. We started off with 43,000, then 58,000 to 94,000. That's the best we're gonna do. That's the best we're gonna do. And because of that, I'm done. If you enjoyed the video, leave it a like. In the description, there's a link where you can suggest videos for Kenny 2. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.